Euphrates River just stopped drying up, and strange sound detected. Are you ready for a shocking revelation? The Euphrates River, which has been drying up for the past few years, has mysteriously stopped its decline. But that's not all. Strange sounds have been detected coming from the depths of the river. What could be causing this bizarre phenomenon? Some speculate that the river may be hiding long-forgotten secrets, including lost civilizations and ancient artifacts that have been submerged for centuries. Could the strange sounds be a sign that something is stirring in the depths of the Euphrates? Others believe that the river may hold a dark and ominous power, one that has been lying dormant for far too long. Is it possible that something malevolent is awakening, ready to unleash its wrath on an unsuspecting world? Join us as we delve into the mystery of the Euphrates River and its strange sounds. Explore the ancient history of the river and its surrounding civilizations, and uncover the secrets that lie hidden beneath its waters. But be warned, the truth may be more terrifying than you ever imagined. The Euphrates River is one of the world's most important rivers because it is the longest river in Western Asia and a key supply of water for several Middle Eastern countries. As a result, the Euphrates is regarded as one of the world's most vital rivers. Regrettably, the river is losing its flow as a result of a number of problems, including climate change, excessive water consumption, and ineffective water management, all of which are contributing factors. As a direct result of climate change, the Euphrates River has reduced dramatically in size. The region has experienced an increase in temperature over the previous few decades, which has resulted in a decrease in precipitation and the rate at which snow melts. As a result, the river has become shallower, making it more likely to run dry during droughts. Furthermore, rising temperatures have increased the quantity of water lost to evaporation, reducing the amount of water available in the river even further. As a result of unsustainable water withdrawals, the Euphrates River has also contributed to its own drying up. Despite the fact that they rely on the river for water, some nations in the region derive the majority of their water from it and have been taking more than their fair share. As a result, the river's water source has been depleted, resulting in an increase in salinity and a decrease in flow. The last factor that has led to the decrease of the Euphrates River's water supply is insufficient water management. In a number of countries, inadequate water management policies have been imposed, resulting in overexploitation and poor management of water resources. This has resulted in a decrease in the amount of available water, as well as an increase in pollutants. Because the Euphrates River is such an essential source of water for agriculture and industry, its drying up is a major source of concern for many of the region's countries. To prevent the river from drying up further, countries must collaborate to establish effective water management policies and lessen their dependency on the river for water supplies. This can only be realized through international cooperation. If governments take steps to cut their emissions and tackle climate change, temperatures in the region will fall and precipitation will increase. As a result, it is critical that countries take these steps. Reason: the Hindia Barrage, located on the Iraqi side of the Euphrates River, was the Tigris-Euphrates River System's first modern water diversion project. It was completed in 1913 and was based on designs by British civil engineer William Wilcox. In the 1950s, the Hindia Barrage was replaced by the Ramadi Barrage and the neighboring Abu Dibis regulator, both of which served to manage the flow regime of the Euphrates and release surplus flood water into the depression that is now known as Lake Habaniya. These two structures perform the same function as the Hindia Barrage. The Haditha Dam, which is 9 kilometers long or 5.6 miles, is Iraq's largest Euphrates River dam. Lake Qadisiyah was formed by an earth-filled dam. Syria and Turkey built their first dams on the Euphrates River in the 1970s. The Tabqa Dam in Syria was completed in 1973, while the Kaban Dam in Turkey, which was a predecessor to the massive Southeastern Anatolia project, was completed in 1974. Syria has built two other dams on the Euphrates since then, known as the Bath Dam and the Tisrin Dam. Syria also intends to build a fourth dam known as the Halabia Dam between Raqqa and Deir ez-Zor. The Tabqa Dam is Syria's largest dam, and the reservoir lake it forms is an important source of water for agricultural and human consumption. Lake Assad was meant to irrigate a total area of 640,000 hectares, but only 100,000 to 124,000 hectares have been brought into production as of the year 2000. By this time, Syria also built 3 minor dams on the Kabur and its tributaries. Turkey's ambitious plan to harness the rivers of the Tigris and Euphrates for irrigation and hydroelectricity production, as well as to offer economic stimulation to its southeastern provinces, was initiated in the 1970s with the implementation of the Southeastern Anatolia project. GAP affects a total area of 75,000 square kilometers and around 7 million people. This represents roughly 10% of Turkey's total surface area and population. The GAP, when completed, will comprise 22 dams, one of which is the Kaban Dam, as well as 19 power plants. It will also provide irrigation water to 1.7 million hectares of agricultural land, which is around 20% of Turkey's irrigable area. Irrigated land covers roughly 910,000 hectares, that's 3,500 square miles, in the Euphrates Basin. The Ataturk Dam, located around 55 kilometers northwest of Anlufa, is by far GAP's largest dam. This dam, which measures 1,820 meters in length and 184 meters in height, was completed in 1992. As a result, Turkey currently boasts the country's third largest lake as a reservoir. The reservoir formed by the Ataturk Dam has a maximum capacity of 48.7 cubic kilometers, which is large enough to retain the Euphrates River's entire yearly discharge. GAP was intended to be completed in 2010, but that deadline has been pushed back since the World Bank has refused to fund the project because Turkey and the downstream states on the Euphrates and Tigris do not have a clear agreement on how water will be shared. In addition to barrages and dams, Iraq has built an extensive network of canals connecting the Euphrates River to Lake Habania, Lake Tharthar, and the Abu Dibis Reservoir. In the event of a flood, each of these bodies of water has the capacity to store additional water. The Euphrates and Tigris rivers meet at a place known as the Shatt al-Hay. The main outfall drain, often known as the Third River, was built between 1953 and 1992 and is the network's longest and largest canal. This canal is 351 miles, or 565 kilometers long, and serves to drain the area south of Baghdad, between the Euphrates and the Tigris, in order to keep the soil from getting salinized as a result of irrigation. It also allows for the transportation of large freight barges all the way to Baghdad. Discovery. Recent drops in water levels at the Euphrates Dam in eastern Syria have uncovered a significant Byzantine archaeological burial site. This site spans large areas on the eastern bank of the dam lake and dates back to the Byzantine civilization in the Raqqa province. The construction of the Euphrates Dam submerged many notable ancient sites along the river, including many Syriac Christian monasteries and hundreds of cemeteries. However, the recent decline in water levels has made it possible to discover many archaeological sites previously covered by the waters of the Euphrates and Tigris rivers. Similar discoveries have been made in Iraq and Turkey, including the ancient city of Talbis and a city belonging to the Mitanni Empire, both submerged for over 3,000 years. These discoveries reveal the rich and varied history of the Euphrates and Tigris river basins, which witnessed 6 historical eras, from the Sumerian to Islamic eras, despite the controversial construction of dams that submerged many ancient sites. So what do you think? Could the mysterious sound be connected to the sudden rise in water levels in the Euphrates River? Is there something lurking beneath the surface that we don't yet understand? Or is this just a natural phenomenon that we've yet to fully comprehend? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, The world is full of mysteries and surprises that are just waiting to be uncovered. And if you want to stay up to date on all the latest discoveries and investigations, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching.